I thought I won the fight.
Do you feel, from all your experience as a fighter for so many years, that you don't get as much credit as you should for body punching?
Oh, definitely not, because I definitely slowed him down to where he wasn't, wasn't doing the pace that he usually does with those body shots at the beginning. It's professional boxing, not amateur boxing. They say they don't count in amateur boxing, but this is professional. It's supposed to count for body blows. And I was landing good, clean shots.
All right, let's turn again, if we can, to the second round. He caught you with a left hand on the ropes. How badly were you hurt?
I was okay. I mean, I was hurt, but yet, nothing like where I would fall down or stag. Like, I was hurt, but not that bad. You know what I'm saying? I felt the blow, but nothing serious.
Okay, here he is. Describe what you knew you were hurt.
Yeah, I knew I was hurt. I was sitting right here. I felt the blow and everything, so I was just trying to keep him off of me. That's all.
About the 10th round, in the corner of the 10th round, you complained to your corner or told your corner, "My hands are killing me."
Yeah,
how bad?
Both of them, man. From the beginning, both of them been swollen. They're even going to be twice as big here in a few minutes. Both of them are swollen. Both of them just kill me from the beginning. These gloves just kill my hands.
Is it from throwing more punches than customarily you do?
No, well, hell, I was landing solid. I mean, when I landed solid when I threw them. I don't understand. This is, professional.
All right.
The most effective blows is the one that wins. I don't know I landed the most effective.
Let's turn to the 11th round. Okay. The butt,
yes.
The cut over your eye. Did you consider at that time? Now, a couple of times you guys bumped heads, and it didn't
hurt. It stings right now. I mean, it's hurting me right now, and I was shocked that they didn't stop it, because it was going in my. It was dripping down to where he didn't wipe it, but as soon as he wiped it, he said, "Was it going in your eye?" I go, "No." So then he wiped it, then it started going in my eye. But it's too late. Then I can't sit there and say, "Stop the action." It's going in my eye now.
So you felt at that moment that the fight should be stopped because?
Well, I didn't think it should be stopped. I want to go the distance. Hey, I don't want to stop to cut me. I thought I was winning the fight. I thought I won the fight.
So,
and,
did it affect you in any way for the remainder of that round and the 12th round?
Remainder of that round, yes, it did. The 12th round, no. I know I clearly won the 12th round. But the 11th round, it did bother me until Miguel got to work on it. Then after Miguel worked on it, everything was fine.
Do you feel in this kind of high-profile fight, great fight that everybody enjoyed, that in some sense you come out not as a real loser?
You know what? I don't know. I'm glad to go and talk to Bob and see what they got planned for me. I feel like that, hey, I'm still the champion. I feel like I should deserve some bigger fights just like this again, and hopefully they can get them for me.
Thank you very much for a great fight, Bones.
Thank you.
Jim?
All right, thank you very much, Larry Merchant. Let's go to the judges' scorecards, and here are the critical factors in delivering the win to Ayala. First of all, in the second round, when Ayala rocked Bones Adams with that one left hand, and Adams was able to stay on his feet, nevertheless, all three judges scored that a 10-8 round for Ayala. A single hard punch was enough to earn Ayala a 10-8 round on all three scorecards in the second round. Second of all, during the 4th through 8th rounds, when Harold Letterman was giving 5 consecutive rounds to Bones Adams, Judge Jerry Roth gave 3 of those rounds to Paulie Ayala. What would have happened if they had stopped the fight in the 11th after the gash appeared over Adams' eyes? Same outcome. Ayala would have been the winner. Incidentally, all 3 judges gave the 11th round to Paulie Ayala, despite the fact that CompuBox numbers had Adams landing twice as many punches in the round. Do body punchers always run a risk that they're going to get shortchanged in close fights by the judges?
That's correct, but in this case here, I thought Adams landed a lot of punches up to the head also. He wasn't just strictly body punches, and they were clean body. That's what separates the amateurs from the pros. But regardless, it was a very, very good fight. And as we said earlier, that crucial second round, how that was scored as a 10-8 or whether it was going to be scored as a 10-9 was a big, big factor in the fight.
Indeed. Leave aside the 10-8 round, make that 10-9 on all 3 scorecards, and you got yourself a draw instead of a win by Ayala, which I think would have been a more just result. Larry Merchant, you asked the question of Bones Adams whether he felt like he came out of this almost as much a winner or as much a winner as Ayala. What do you say? Did both fighters profit from the fight?
Sure they did. Remember our first Boxing After Dark fight?
Kennedy McKinney and Marco Antonio Barrera,
at this
February
weight,
3, 1996.
At this weight, it didn't hurt either one of them. You know, Jim, we have a show on HBO called Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David, the writer and comedian, is in the show. And I often curb my enthusiasm, not wanting to call fighters great until they prove it, not wanting to call many fights great. Tonight, I find it difficult to curb my enthusiasm, both for the fight we just saw and for Vladimir Klitschko, who looks like a certain heavyweight champion of the future. So.
All right, thanks a lot, Larry. We'll have a final word on what happened in the boxing ring here in just a moment. Right now, let's look ahead to some upcoming programs here on HBO.
Somewhere between the first date and a happy ending, there's real life.
He left me, he's gone.
Man get by for years without really talking to you. When they finally do is to tell you that they're leaving.
I don't want to go through my whole life hoping I'm going to get lucky with my own wife.
You have Gabe.
I've heard you complain. That's what married friends do.
You have got to talk to me.
Remind me never to get on your bad side.
Can your marriage survive your best friend's divorce? Dinner with Friends. Premieres Saturday, August 11th.
Wednesday, training camp continues in the School of Hard Knocks.
You got to be quick, you got to be strong, you got to be agile.
To play for the world champs.
There's nobody in the league that has that same experience.
Takes the heart of a champion.
What can I do Monday that's going to make me better on the Tuesday?
Set, blue 80, go.
Take charge.
Every game is going to be a playoff game.
Or take off.
I have absolutely no sympathy for rookies.
For every player who dreams of a Super Bowl ring, this is Ground Zero.
You punch in and you don't punch out until it's all over.
Hard Knocks. Training camp with the Baltimore Ravens. Every Wednesday night at 11 on HBO. Lightning strikes 3 times deep in the heart and soul of Boxing After Dark. Jermaine Taylor, Ricardo Williams Jr., and Michael Bennett. 3 Olympians, 3 powerhouses, 3 show-stopping fighters make their electrifying return to HBO in a power surge that can only mean one thing. Lights out. Watch the sparks fly. Live Saturday, August 11th on HBO. Boxing After Dark, they only come out at night.
More boxing comes your way September 8 when Marco Antonio Barrera takes on Enrique Sanchez in his first return to the ring since his thorough dismantlement of Nassim Hamed. And a week later, on TVKO pay-per-view, the showdown for middleweight supremacy between Felix Trinidad and Bernard Hopkins from Madison Square Garden in New York. HBO, the heart and soul of boxing. On August 14, catch the next edition of Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. Among the stories, a look at Japanese baseball and how it's been affected by players like Ichiro defecting to North America. Also, how did the issue of race factor into Kellen Winslow Jr.'s choice of university? That's August 14 right here on HBO. Real Sports, nothing is out of bounds. Earlier this evening on Boxing After Dark, you saw Vladimir Klitschko of Ukraine taking another possible step toward an ultimate heavyweight championship as he took on athletic American opponent Charles Schubert, knocked him down 3 times, twice with right hands, the 3rd time with a crunching left hook, scored a technical knockout in the 6th round. 34th knockout of his 37 wins. And then Bones Adams and Paulie Ayala fought a bone-crunching, fist-to-fist fight against each other, a fight in which the scoring ultimately turned on the fulcrum of this 2nd round exchange, which prompted judges to give a 10-8 round to Ayala. He got the split decision victory. Stay tuned now for Sex and the City coming next on HBO. And now for the entire HBO boxing crew, I'm Jim Lampley saying good night from the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada. The executive producer of HBO Sports is Rick Bernstein. Our presentation of World Championship Boxing was produced by Dave Harmon. Tonight's edition of Boxing After Dark, brilliantly produced by Thomas Odelfelt and directed by Mark Payton. The associate directors, Thomas Huffine, Israel De Herrera, and Brian Lockhart. Assistants to producer Greg Stern and George Jakovic. Production managers Michael Davis and John McKelly. Technical supervisors Roy Otaki and Bob Hunter. And the technical director was Doug Getz.
This has been a presentation of HBO Sports, the network of champions.
Next on HBO. What do women want? Spend a hot summer with these single